Rosie. Love your bag. It's so sparkly. Oh, thanks, Rosie. It's a remembrance poppy. I wear it every year in November. Oh, why's that, Lily? It's to remember all the soldiers who lost their lives in the war. Every year, on the first Sunday around the 11th of November, the nation sets aside time to say thank you and mark their respect for the price the men paid for us during the war. Oh, that's so important. Do you know, we take communion every Sunday at church to remember the great sacrifice Jesus became for the whole world when he died on the cross for everyone. I'll read you a Bible story about the Last Supper Jesus had with his disciples. The last meal. On the day before the Passover, Jesus told Peter and John to prepare for the meal. But where shall we eat? They asked him. As you enter Jerusalem, replied Jesus, you will meet a man carrying a water jar. He will take you to a house with an upstairs room. Prepare everything there for us. That evening, before the meal, Jesus knew that the disciples had been quarrelling about which one of them was the best. So Jesus calmly took a basin of water and began to wash their feet. Peter was shocked. I can't let you wash my feet, he said. I want you to follow my example, said Jesus. Whoever wants to be great in the kingdom of God must learn how to serve others as I am serving you. Then they sat down to eat. During the meal, Jesus said, one of you is going to betray me, one who is eating with me now. Peter whispered to John, ask him who it is. And John did. Jesus replied, the one who I give this bread to. And he gave each of them a piece of bread dipped in herbs. So still they did not know, but later John remembered that Jesus gave the first piece to Judas and had said, go and do what you have to do. None of the others realized at the time what this had meant. The disciples thought that Jesus was telling Judas, who looked after their money, to go and buy more food. They saw Judas leave the room and knew it was night. Then Jesus promised the disciples that God's Spirit would always be with them and not to be afraid. He knew that this would be the last meal he shared with them. He took a piece of bread, thanked God for it, and broke it into pieces. This is my body, he said. Like this bread, I will be broken, I will die for you. Do this in remembrance of me. Then he lifted a cup of wine, thanked God again, and passed it around. This is my blood, he said. It will be spilled for many people. Drink it in remembrance of me. We shall not drink together again until we are in God's kingdom.